MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Thunder and the Arrows. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Alfonso Quintana, the native of Honduras, is the starter on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Standing in, Brian Cannon, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Terrio has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Got it.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Here's the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Digging in, Mike Hayes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little joking both right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Stepping in now, A.J. Toledo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Brett Sanders will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
2-1 to count. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Rolando Toledo. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Junior Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Bo Law. Set and the pitch. Oh, now this ball's hit pretty well, and there's no one within a mile of this thing. This could end up big trouble. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Law takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Corey Esparza. This is hit softly to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Esparza, a native Texan. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no way.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Mad Dog. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. So digging in now, Bull Jr. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Looking at his career totals, Terrio comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Toledo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
That is the catcher, A.J. Anderson.
Now in the box, A.J. Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Ethan Ray. As he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Arrows are out in front here, 2-1. Stepping in, Brett Sanders. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Brett Sanders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready with the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Terrio moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Ready for another chance. Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthy.
Riding in once again, Saul Worthy. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Alfonso Quintana.
The pitcher, Alfonso.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Quintana sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Alfonso Quintana is sent backing to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Standing in, Devin Myers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
At the plate, Rolando Toledo. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here now the 2-2. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first. He's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Toledo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded 3rd, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Brian Stokes. And should lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Striding in, Mike Hayes. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Toledo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Toledo. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bo Law, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, that was a great moment for him and his team, but unfortunately, it's the only run they put up on the boards.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Corey.
Standing in now, Corey Esparza, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Adrian Esparza.
Stepping in now, Adrian Esparza. And he puts it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Arrows are out in front, 3-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Junior Gonzalez. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's popped up. Esparza trying to get there, but this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box, Bo Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air out toward left. Toledo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Terrio. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Terrio at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Randall Mad Dog.
Randall Mad Dog.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Brett Sanders. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in the baseball.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon. And he lays off there 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Digging in to try it again, Saul Worthing, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. Ready for another shot now, Mike Hayes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in, Ethan Bray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alfonso Quintana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled away. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Cannon onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Devin Myers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Toledo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Law will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. This is popped up. Stokes in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. Stokes is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Corey Esparza, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Into the box now, Adrian Esparza. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Stokes in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, B-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Randall Mad Dog is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Rolando Toledo. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Brian Stokes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Junior Gonzalez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch. Next. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Bo Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, look at number goes up.
Into the box, Terrio, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Eli Riddick will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Standing in now, A.J. Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Mexico City is on top here, 4-3. Eli Riddick remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wayne Jefferson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Bennett O'Neill is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jake Owens will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Brian Cannon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Saul Worthing lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. James Ray will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Stepping up now, Bennett O'Neill. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So we got him swinging. Bennett O'Neill is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So now to the plate, Kevin Myers. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there.
At the plate now, Rolando Toledo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The count now at 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Brian Stokes.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Stokes. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
2-1 now. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 2-2 pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Tim Fish has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mike Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Toledo. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Bo Law. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Riddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready now, Eli Riddick. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Takes this the other way to right. And he gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, Terrio. Pitch misses low. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Worthing is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Max Johnson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Worthing is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angelo Love takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Scott Jordan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Slow roller left side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into Royce Phillips. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Madden.
Now at the plate, Randall Madden. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Arrows have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Mexico City rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alfonso Quintana earns win number 4 on the season. Angelo Love hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our finalized score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Lightning and the Blazers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marty Melancon, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Timmy Hinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Digging in now, Seth Roberts. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Now batting, Eric Piper. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Roberts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jason Easel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Rip Matthews gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Digging in, Howard Urban. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Richardson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play at 313 with 19 homers and 41 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Nichols moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Stepping up to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. At the plate, Ryan Hinkle, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hinkle.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Ryan Nichols. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Richardson is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Madden.
In now, Madden, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Into the box now, Colt Snow.
Leading off for the Blazers, the third baseman, Colt Snow.
Now here it comes. Snow just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
To the plate now, Nori Dizzy, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting center, the second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We've played 2 full. Portland is out in front 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Michael Garland. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Rip Matthews.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rip Matthews. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Timmy Hinson.
Stepping in, Timmy Hinson. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hinson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Nathan Bird, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hinson is right there, one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Marty Melancon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marty Melancon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Howard Urban. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He went down swinging to start the home first. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Urban stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. Could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the second most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Seth Roberts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Striding into the box, Eric Piper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So striding in, Jason Easel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Richardson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Count is 1-2.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Easel is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Colt Snow. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is line to left. Easel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ryan Hinkle.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Nichols. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Ruben is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3, Madden.
Now to the plate, Madden. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Michael Garland would be next. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Settling in now, Nori Dizzy.
The left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. Line towards center field. Hinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in, Antonio Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Lucius Rojas. No balls and a strike to count. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. And again throw and a dive, but he's back in there. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So coming to the plate, Nathan Bird. He's set and the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And it's fouled away. First and second now, one man out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here now is the pitcher, Marty Melancon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Perfect.
Standing in now, Howard Ruben, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Ruben is batting exactly .230, not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that's over. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Michael Garland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Garland.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy's been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Into the box now, Rip Matthews. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Timmy Hinson.
Digging in once again, Timmy Hinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Now that's second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Now a move over to first. In now, Seth Roberts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just 1 away.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Eric Piper stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Jason Easel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. One and one the count now. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Standing in. 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Madden.
Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Colt Snow.
So digging in now, Colt Snow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Ryan Hinkle. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Ryan Nichols, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
At the plate now, Madden. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
2-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Michael.
Stepping in, Michael Garland. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Mike Mendez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nunez.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit high and deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Jimbo. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Miguel Santana will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Timmy Hinson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ruben is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Lightning lead this one 3-1. David from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance. Nori dizzy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. One and one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Antonio Nunez. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Rojas, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now in the box, Nathan Hurd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Hinkle is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Lightning lead it 3-2. Standing in, Seth Roberts. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that misses 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the first baseman.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. Riding in once again, Eric Piper. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Ruben back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, Jason Easel.
Striding in, Jason Easel. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
the 1-0. It was a low changeup that's laid off. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as they push the lead to 4-2.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Into the box now, Ryan Hinkle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nashville is out in front here, 4-2. Darrell Pickett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Junior Rodriguez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Comes in with an average of 265, 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Fastball well outside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Howard Rubin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Richardson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Mad Dog Jackson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jackson is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Little chopper back to the mound. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The third baseman, Colt Snow.
Into the box, Colt Snow. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. But fastball inside, ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Rodney Lewis answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Nori Dizzy will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and one. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We've played 8 full. Nashville leads this one 4-2. Carson Roper enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Ryan Nichols, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Roper has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan Nichols becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Madden, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Popped up, and this is taken in for the second out.
The back, number 2, Garland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Garland, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, 3 strikes, ball 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Timmy Hinson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Seth Roberts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. The 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Eric Piper, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far this season, Piper brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The set and the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The set and the 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Lightning are out in front here, 5-2. Ryan Thigpen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Antonio Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That misses 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Lucius Rojas. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Nope. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Nathan Bird. 1-0 the count. Runner at first here, one man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed the pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole. Period. The end.
Storm Rollins will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and he can't hang on. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Howard Rubin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
That's 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Three and 1, here it is. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3 and 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Richardson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1-run score. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Manny Quezada takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Digging in, Mad Dog Jackson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Nashville jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.